mic's okay. Maybe a bit echoey in here. This room's very empty, but it's all good in general. As I think we're good to get started. Just gonna double check everything looks good on stream, which it does seem to. Let's do this. I think it's just the microphone, mate. The microphone, and there's like again like a slight echo in the room. I mean, it isn't my usual microphone, clearly. And you didn't get to hear me cast with this microphone yesterday because we didn't get to cast yesterday. So yeah, it's probably going to sound a little bit different. Anyways, to the bottom right hand side, our blue Zerg player here in our first best of 3 of the day is Lambo. Both players open, hatchery first, our red Zerg. To the top left hand side from Team Liquid is TLO. And so far, everything's running beautifully, which is perfect. Now, we're going to be doing 2 sets of streams from our Esports Heroes apartment. He's going to be letting us stream tomorrow as well. We're going to be streaming tomorrow from 10 AM CET, and we're actually going to be live for absolutely ages. We're going to be casting the Masters Cup number 108 playoffs originally. That's 6 best of 5s featuring, I think, Mana versus Maxed in one of the semi-finals, and then a couple of round of 8 matches still need to be played, which is Euthermal versus Namshar and Bly versus Seoul. So there's actually some really cool games tomorrow coming in from early in the day, honestly. So look forward to that. I definitely am. It's going to be a lot of fun, best of 5s, and after that we're going to do the Christmas Invitational playoffs. I know it feels like we haven't cast any Christmas Invitational because, quite honestly, well, we just haven't compared to how much we should have casted. We missed 2 groups yesterday, but it will be playoffs tomorrow, and then we will at some point go back and find a chance and opportunity to cast some more of the Christmas Invitational groups, cast those from replays. I know it's not perfect, and we'll know the results as well, but at least in the end we'll get to see the games, you know. Poor Harstam in the mix with all these Zergs. To be fair, for a WardiTV tournament, Harstam's gotten quite the group for once. Usually in the WardiTV events, Harstam gets the group full of like Korean players and stuff. Now obviously this is an EU event, and honestly it's not even my fault. Like, every time I ask Harstam if he wants to play, he's always like, yeah, sure, but I can only play on this one day. And I'm like, okay, well that's fine, but you've just asked for the day where Su, Gumiho and Stats are playing, so I can't do much to help you then. He's like, ah, shit. And he thinks it's because I hate him, but it's not because I hate him, it's just because it's the days he chooses. It's just the days that have insane groups, and this was the same actually. All 4 of these players said they could only play on this day, and so that's the day we put them in, and that's why we have 3 Zergs in one group as well, because ideally I wouldn't have put 3 Zergs in one group. I would have had 2 Zergs in one of the previous groups, so that's why we're going to have a little bit of ZvZ today. And as you can see, that ZvZ is starting to kick off here, a little bit of Ling skirmishing up towards the top side of the map at the start of game number 1. So Lambo just committed to a few Lings early. He is going to hit that Ling speed just a few seconds before TLO. He's actually already adding on a Rotoron as well, so Lambo looking to get in towards a very aggressive follow-up here perhaps. Now a Bane or 2 will come in for TLO as he gets ready to defend this here in the early stages. The Ling's going to try and run forwards again, but not going to have much success. TLO is going to continue pushing these back. Lambo just going to disengage. Again, it's not too many more Lings or anything that he's made. We'll see what he does with the Rotoron. I mean, at this stage, he doesn't actually have the Overlords to necessarily make a bunch of Roaches, so it probably isn't actually going to end up making many Roaches at all. As his Rotoron finishes, he might be in a little bit of trouble because there is a bit of a Ling run by coming through and in towards, well, from his natural to his third base now. And he does have some Lings, but of course there's still the issue of the Banes coming forwards. 4 Roaches now on the way up, and Lambo dives in to start defending his third base, which is going to be very important amongst all of this. A couple of Banes will start morphing at the front, and TLO will not be able to get the first one of those up. The second one will survive for now as one Bane is already targeted down. Very good defense by Lambo. Great target fire, but he will start to lose the Queens because of that. Now he gets Roaches though, which obviously helps him to defend. And he is 6 workers ahead too, so he can afford to take a little bit of damage here. And it's something that TLO needs to do, something to help out. The Roaches are going to try and zone out the Banings. They get 1, they get 2, but the Banes are going to keep them, the Lings away from the third hatch. And so Lambo is going to end up losing his third hatchery. TLO picks up a kill there, and now he moves back up the left-hand side. Is there potential counter-aggression here from Lambo? A slight supply block for him currently. As these Lings moving forwards, or moving back, TLO will just go in towards his natural. Lambo's making a few more Roaches, so not looking to remake any drones. Not remaking the third base. He's also putting down a Bane in there, so maybe looking to put these Lings into use by morphing them into Banes. If TLO right now sticks on just pure Zergling, then a Roach Bane attack could be very deadly, and that could be what we're seeing in the next few moments out of Lambo, because again, no third hatch on the way back up. That's something I think TLO has to start recognizing here. He's already thrown down a spine crawler, realizing that he might have to, you know, just secure his advantage at this stage and make sure he doesn't die to something crazy in the next couple of moments. Those roaches setting up at the front and continue to gather themselves up, a few more lings as well. TLO is actually keeping on the forefront of the aggression here, and that's crazy considering he is the one who should be a bit more defensive based on what Lambo is going for. Bayonet's about to finish and Lambo can get ready to go across the map, but again, TLO is preparing himself to deal some damage if Lambo does commit across and counterattacks in to try and just slow things down a little bit. So TLO currently just setting up towards the lower left hand side. You do see those roaches and veins of Lambo setting up as well, going to be coming up through the center. A lot of lings on the south side as TLO going to be running in towards the natural expansion in the next few moments. So here you go. I mean, this is where he'll try and do some damage. One Baneling will force those lings away. Looks as though TLO is quite content to maybe just come back through the center of the map. However, the Banelings are right here in the middle, and TLO is not expecting Banelings. He just lost every single circle in the middle of the map, and that's really going to hurt him. His own roach is on the way up, but not in high enough numbers just yet. So that will kind of hurt here, as we're going to be seeing all those roaches advancing in towards the natural expansions, and Banes and TLO will look to see what they can do initially. But now Banes of Lambo coming forwards are going to be hunting down lings, and that's mostly what TLO has to defend this. There's Lambo up in army supply, pushing in towards the natural of our red Zerg player here. It's looking as though he's doing a very good job of this, as we're going to be seeing a few more drones going down. Roaches going to be corrosive biled on as well, as we are seeing. I think just too much from Lambo. TLO losing those lings in the center of the map made a big difference. He's getting so many of these roaches so very low, but he just can't quite finish them off. And that's going to be GG. Lambo's eventual counterattack here does clean us up again. We do put the overlay onto the game as well. As we have down to the bottom left hand side, our blue Zerg player from Team Clash. It is Lambo, up 1-0 now in this best of 3. And to the upper right hand side, our red Zerg player from Team Liquid is TLO. Wardy, how do you like Poland? Honestly, mate, all I've really seen is my hotel room. Hotel room, ESL studio. Yeah, I really haven't seen that much of it. The food's pretty good though. I'm enjoying the food. It's pretty cheap as well, which is always great. I went to the Hard Rock Cafe. Me and Todd went to Hard Rock Cafe last night to get some food, and god damn, like everything's just so affordable here. Like I paid, like I can imagine going to the Hard Rock Cafe in like London. If there even is one in London, I'm sure there is. But I would imagine it would be like probably like 3 times the price of what I paid yesterday. And we're in like the center of Warsaw as well, you know, like the dead center of Warsaw. So it's pretty crazy. We do just get set up here to game number 2 of the ZvZ best of 3. Now, one thing I think we should do, guys, is I might set up like a mini donation goal as well, and I might set up a mini donation goal with the idea of donating some money to our esports hero as well, who is making our our lives possible today. So maybe doing that. If you guys think that'd be a cool idea, then let me know, because again, without our esports hero, we would not be streaming at all today, and we'd just have another day of no stream and another day of missing the Christmas Invitational and all the rest of it. So I think we'll probably set up a mini donation goal to try and just something to say thank you for allowing us to stream from his place. Because again, it's pretty awesome. Like, he's just let me completely set up like on his PC and just stream from it's pretty insane. So we'll probably be doing that. Of course, do remember as well to support this event. You can match a Reno page. !match Reno in the chat. We have so many coupons to use, guys. Like, we have over 80 coupon codes, so get those coupon codes used up. Get them used up early. And get them going. As we set up into game number 2, then let's have a little bit of a look to see how this one will go. Hey, it's the boy Wardy, says the Salt Captain. What's up, Lynn? Fresh as soap, who came in and subscribed yesterday as the stream then died. How you doing? Feeling is going to be moving forwards here. The early game setting up in towards a third hatchery apiece, but obviously a Bane and Nest coming down as well. Link speed very similarly set up. No real differences so far in this game, as we do have the couple of queens currently chasing away this Overlord. Maybe we'll be able to take that Overlord down. So the Overlord falling here, as those 4 Zerglings of TLO gathering up together and coming down in towards the center of the map once again. Use that code, boys. Says unlimited rage works. He's right. Use it. There's absolutely no reason not to. It just takes a few seconds. It goes a long, long way. It supports the players. Any money that goes into the match arena this weekend or this week does go directly to the top 4 players of this tournament. Pulling the scouts in towards the natural expansions, we're going to be seeing a couple of Banes morphing in. Well, that one's going to go down. Lambo's getting ready to defend it. TLO being the aggressor right now as he comes forwards. He's actually still on the green right away, and he's going to get onto this next morphing Bane. He just doesn't get it in time, so the Lings do explode. TLO with a morphing Bane of his own. Well, the Queen tries to help out with that. This is the Queen from the main base now. It's TLO. I don't really feel what he's doing here just yet. He's actually lost some workers of his own back at home. A little bit of a counter-attack in the meantime from Lambo. He's able to get something going here. Is now going to be seen. Well, that Bane of TLO does manage to get around, but he's got no backup anymore. The Lings aren't here. So he helps himself to take down the Queen. Now he has to try and drone, but he's down by 5 workers, and Lambo's going to get the opportunity to drone as well. There's a good defense by Lambo, who's already morphing in extra Banes right in the center of the map, well, as is TLO, I guess, just a few over here as well. And you see more Zircons of TLO running up the left-hand side, and all those Banes going to run up this ramp and just have a little bit of a poke forwards. Ooh, well, that's actually really nice, I guess. I mean, 3 for free. Yeah, I guess it's not like really, really nice, but it's not bad, and he gets that final Baneland as well, so definitely a good trade there, just shutting down Banes for Banes. TLO needs a little bit more than that. He needs to find more to make up for what is a slight worker disadvantage throughout the last few stages of this game. For some reason the income graphs don't work here, but that's okay. We can live with that one. Let me just make sure I didn't mess up the overlay trying to get those to work. Nope, all good. As we do just see a few more Lings running around, and let me see what else is happening. One Ling gets picked off there. We're going to see another couple of Banes finishing up now. And Bane goes off right away. Bane on either side having mixtures of success. I feel as though Lambo is having a better time with the Bane so far, and TLO is just not quite finding what he needs. And then the Bane goes down, a couple of Lings getting picked off, and another Bane morphing. Moving forwards here, and there's TLO. To continue being aggressive, does get a cancel. Lambo's Bane right there, but proximate Bane still, and well, TLO is still just trailing slightly. Actually, mostly an army supply right now. He throws down a Rotor on 12 drones on the way, and now that's a big difference. A big round of drones to set him up into the next stage of this game. And that will put him into the worker lead for the first time in this game as well. Very interesting to see the difference in third hatches too. Lambo expanding upwards, TLO expanding out to the side. Throws his Evo Chamber in a very vulnerable position. It's something that can definitely be targeted down, as Rotron will be finishing up, and Roach play from both now should start to establish. TLO getting that kind of bounce back in work as well. If he can maintain that for a minute or so, he definitely will be able to hold an advantage here in this game and to get back into it a little bit from what has been a lack of army supply for the last couple of minutes now. Yeah, guys, so we're actually running on a bit of a weird setup today, so I actually have a solution for this. I'm going to have a solution for the stretched out screen probably after this game. It's just something I have to test out. So the monitor size is a little bit weird. It's not 1920 by 1080. So I actually stretched it, but I'm realizing that it kind of looks kind of bad. So we'll be fixing it. We'll be fixing it hopefully just straight after this game. Queens of Lambo going to the center, trying to find themselves an overworld. Now they're going to turn and fight against a couple of roaches. They have transfusions, but I mean, more roaches coming forwards. TLO looking to fight these, as we're going to be seeing Lambo looking as though he just wants to keep moving forwards himself. TLO will go into wards and lair behind this, whereas Lambo looks as though he just wants to end this now. TLO's current army supply is trailing just slightly, and he does get his first few roaches caught out in the middle of the map. So that's some more losses that he's going to have to deal with here, but he is getting a lot of roaches up now, and that will start to go a long way for him. Can he get enough in time? Obviously, Lambo has the Bane in the nest from earlier this game, so he's already morphed in a Bane to maybe just help push through a round of Zerglings. There will be Queens defensively as well from TLO. That was one good thing. He stopped the Queens of Lambo being able to actually come across the map and commit. A couple of Ravagers mixed in as well, though. TLO will dodge those bars initially. Supply block from him, stopping him from making roaches for a little while longer. Now he starts roach speed and +1. He's feeling very confident here. He's down 20 army supply. Feels as though he needs to go. Cancel those upgrades, make more roaches. Doesn't seem to be happening though. Corrosive Bow grabs a roach or two, and over to the right hand side, Lambo is just going to absolutely storm his way through this army as well. There's just not enough here from TLO. A Baneman in the middle line has a lot of those drones low, and that's going to be GG. Lambo takes the second game in this best of 3, and he's going to win.